How's it going, my brother? How's it fucking going, lad? Shit, that's not gonna work. Trying to a new fucking what's it called? A new setup, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Nah, it's not gonna work. Fuck. I want the camera up a little bit higher, but don't think that's gonna fucking work. Ugh. So, are you sad about fucking Jeff Neal and fucking Shavkat? What's up, Harold Hansen? How's it going, buddy? I'm kind of sad about Jeff Neal and Shavkat because that was going to be the first card that fucking Laaavely. What's up, Washington? How's it going? That was the first card I was going to be able to bet the way I wanted to bet, and I thought I was so fucking slick. I thought for sure either Shavkat's going to win money line. I could see him knocking out, submitting, or winning by decision versus Neal. Or Jeff Neal knocks out Shavkat, but there's no other options. Nothing else is going to happen. Neal's not going to win a decision. Neal's not going to submit him. I thought that was like the easiest fucking hedge in the fucking book. And it's not going to happen now, so that kind of sucks. Thoughts on Guru's tier list? Which tier list? The content creator tier list or the ones he hates, the fighters he hates tier list? He panders so much, he doesn't hate Paddy that much. Yeah, Paddy being so high was a little strange. I thought maybe it's a little bit of recency bias. That's very possible. Because Paddy being annoying just happened. So that could play a part in it, but it did seem a little bit like, yeah, he's British and I'm British and I'll still put him up there. Guru will do that sometimes. He likes to prove he doesn't have an agenda by doing something like that, which is an agenda. So it actually, in my opinion, has like the reverse effect of what he thinks it has. But I could see like a stupider person being like, oh, he hates Paddy, I don't think he fucking hates Paddy that much. They won't make Khamzat or Shavkat. No, they wouldn't. And they should. Like, I would fucking love to see that fight. That would be a beautiful fight. That would be like, for me, probably one of my most like anticipated fights in the welterweight division. Either that or Colby versus Leon or Colby versus Usman 3. I think those are like the three fights I'd really, really, really want to see. But it doesn't make like, why are you gonna eliminate one of those guys? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make sense to have them fight right now when very likely at some point they're going to be fighting each other for the belts as long as Khamzat can stay in the division. I personally wouldn't make that fight, but if the fight does get made, I would not be mad about it at all. I'd be very stoked actually. He put Izzy almost 2 tiers below Paddy. I know, yeah, that is strange. But I think part of the reason why he put Izzy down there is because Izzy's not a champion anymore. So like you just naturally aren't as pissed off about him because he just got knocked out. So he's forcing I'm keeping it real. Yes, I know. Like it's become his gimmick, kind of like, oh, I'm the guy who keeps. I'll say it how it is. But he purposely sways some of the things he says towards the other direction of what he actually believes, just so he can claim that. But like, Paddy's always been a queer. I personally don't have any issues with Paddy at all. I think he's got the craziest fan base since, oh, Larry's taking a shit right now and he's staring right in my soul. Get it, Bobby, get it. Oh, he just dropped a big stogie. Oh, I'm gonna let it dry up and smoke it later. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, roll it up in the litter and then, oh, you got it, buddy, you got it. Let's fucking go, lad. Okay. Oh, I get it, buddy. Sorry about that. Yeah, a lot of people hate Paddy. I get why people hate Paddy, and I get it. But the fact he has such a big fan base and he makes the crowd go that berserk when he walks out, like, we need Paddy to succeed. I was so happy when Paddy got the robbery decision over Jared Gordon. I was so happy. He obviously lost, but we don't need Paddy losing by decision to Jared Gordon. When he loses, he needs to get sparked the fuck out by someone who has a chance to take that extra, what's the word for it? just the rub, like the extra rub and shit from knocking him out, and use that to like propel them towards the belt or something. Like Jared Gordon has no chance of being anything in the lightweight division, which is why I thought it was a stupid matchup to begin with. I still haven't watched the tier list video, but it sounds like everyone hates it. They're not. I don't think they're bad. I don't think they're good, but I don't think they're bad. He's done better tier lists before. I hope he does another tier list with commentators. He probably won't because they're the same commentators as last year. But I hope he revises it because those are always really funny because almost all of them are fucking terrible and there's a lot to roast. Oh my God, it smells so bad. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. Oh my God, litter. More litter. We need more litter. We need more litter. All right. Oh, it smells like something dead just came out of Larry's asshole. Holy shit. Sorry about that. If people weren't calling O'Malley fight a robbery and didn't turn on O'Malley unanimously, he wouldn't have made that vid. Yes, I agree. He knew he would benefit from that vid more than from the O'Malley bid. Yes, exactly. Especially like this is when it was most obvious what he was doing when he made a connection with O'Malley, and then at his first opportunity to shit on O'Malley, he shits on him way too much, like fucking way too much to try to prove, oh, just because I'm friends with him or like I know this guy that I'm not afraid to shit on him. But like he was clearly just doing it so he could say that. Like I hate ulterior motives. My mom, growing up, and to this day, every single little fucking thing she's ever does in her entire life, there's an ulterior motive to. Nothing about her personality, who she is, the things she does, nothing is face value. There's always some little game going on in the background. There's always some sort of little manipulation. And that shit fucking bothers the shit out of me because of that, because I was raised by that. So I'm very acutely aware of when people are trying to do that, and fucking Guru does it a lot. Guru's a lot better than my mom, I'll say that, because at least he's funny, and at least he's pretty smart, and he has potential to grow out of it. But I don't see Guru growing out of it because of his job, because he has thousands and thousands of eyes on him. And he got these eyes before he became truly self-aware. So it's really hard once you gain like that level of success, which isn't even anywhere near where he's gonna get to before he gets canceled, in my opinion. But once you get that level of success, it's like it subconsciously reinforces the idea that you don't need to work on yourself, that you are doing everything right. So I don't have hope for Guru fixing that shit. But he can. He definitely has the intellect to, I think. But his circumstances that he finds himself in isn't conducive towards self-reflection and realizing that he's doing that. Patty is a white supremacist, blonde hair, blue eye Aryan. He's not fond of the Jew Ariel. Exactly. Like, that's why I'm a fan of Patty. I did not know what the beef was between Patty and Ariel. Like, I heard people talking about it, but I didn't look at it myself. Just because I don't give a shit about Ariel. I hate that guy. I fucking hate that guy. He is one of the most entitled people in the MMA sphere, I think. The things he says and does sometimes, like, I don't know, man. If I go on an Ariel rant, I won't be able to fucking post this video, so I'm not going to. But I didn't look into their beef because I hate Ariel so much, and allegedly Ariel won the beef, but I don't fucking care. I'm still on Team Patty versus Ariel, and I don't care if Patty's in the wrong. And that, like, I hate Ariel. Like, he's an insufferable human being. The cheating vid, the cheating, the cage graft and shit. Yeah. To be honest, O'Malley did way better than I thought he was gonna do against Hunt. It went kind of close to how I thought I was gonna go. I knew O'Malley was gonna do pretty good against Jan. I thought Jan was gonna brutally finish him. I was with Guru. I thought it could potentially be a late finish for Jan, but I thought most likely it would be a decision, and I thought Jan would win a decision, which he did. Like, just because the judges didn't give it to him, that doesn't mean he didn't win the fucking fight. But O'Malley did good. Like, they're both clearly top 5 level guys. I think Jan probably still is the best bantamweight in the UFC right now. But after that fight, I don't know where he goes. I have no idea who he fucking fights next. That's tough because they have Sanhagen, Cheeto. Who the fuck? So who does and probably Cejudo Aljo. So who the fuck does O'Malley fight? Who the fuck does Peter Yan fight? Do they fight each other again? Like that? That really only seems to make sense, but I don't think they're going to do that. So they're probably just going to be iced for a while. But instead of icing them, fuck it. I would just run that shit back. UFC doesn't want to do that, but I think just looking at the division and looking at where everyone stands and everything, I think that makes the most sense. And he's against immigration in the UK. Anyone who's not against immigration at this point in these Western countries, they're absolutely fucking retarded if they can't see like what's fucking going on. Larry's poop's so stinky. Yeah, dude, get high off the poop fumes. Poop fumes. Yes. I can already feel myself getting a little bit higher. And I can fucking breathe too because I did the fucking cayenne pepper snort this morning. So I can actually breathe really, really well. That shit, I want to talk about that for a little bit. If you guys haven't watched that video, I have a new video on my channel, just me snorting pepper. So I've snorted hot shit 2 times before. One last month and one in October. The October one is also on my channel. It's a short. And after I did it, it cleared my sinuses for an entire month. So I did it again in November. And then this time I did the cayenne pepper. Way worse this time. I would say it hurt probably 3 to 4 times as worse. But like for the immediate hour afterwards. But I think it cleared out more shit just because the little particles just got deeper into my lungs and into my cavities and shit. And also when I was snorting the hot sauce, like for the rest of the day, my throat felt weird and shit. And I think it was because I was snorting vinegar. But this time I don't have any of that feeling at all. So I'm definitely going to continue snorting. I think it's here. No, it's not here. But I am going to continue snorting that probably once a month, however often I need to. It fucking hurts like hell. It feels like you just snorted a bunch of fucking glass, but it's, but then you can breathe for like an entire month. So it's totally worth it. Lovely, fucking lovely, champ. Mix your poop with Larry's and make the strongest batch of Jenkum. Dude, that's actually a good idea, MMA Chili. It's a really good idea. Patty needs to train with Olympic boxers. Patty just needs to train. He needs to just train head movement. I would agree with that, champ, but like he needs to find a coach or find someone who will teach him head movement. Like that's the main thing he needs. But even if he does get that, he still doesn't have the skill set to be a top 5 lightweight, which sucks. I like Patty. I would love to see Patty as champion, but he doesn't have the skill set. And he's like 30 now. He's 29 or 30. So I don't see him gaining that skill set. He's got like his takedowns aren't good enough. Like he's a jiu-jitsu guy, but his takedowns aren't good enough to rely on that jiu-jitsu in the higher levels of the division. And his stand-up isn't that great. And his own takedown defense isn't that great. He's got way too much shit to work on. Yet I think head movement is the first thing he needs to work on, but there's so much shit he needs to work on. And he's in the hardest division by far, in my opinion. Like by fucking far, he's in the hardest division. So I don't know how the fuck he's gonna continue what he's doing. They're gonna give him another easy fight, but like there's only so many easy fights you can give him. But I'll still be rooting for him. You know, I'll root for the impossible. It's fine. I think something bad is gonna happen to Guru later on. Like eventually he'll get doxxed or raided. Yeah, probably. Probably. There'll probably be a time when he pisses off like enough of a percentage of the Dagestani population or the Muslim population. Oh shit. God. Okay. But yeah, so that's what like I feel like if one thing like if someone finds out where Guru lives and they do something to his shed like on stream or even off stream or something, like if he has any inkling at all that people like figured him out, I can see him like shutting shit down. I can see him getting really paranoid, really scared, probably moving out immediately. But I don't think he has any reason to be like there are retards that will threaten him for sure, but I don't think there's people that will actually do something like severe. But I could be wrong. It's the fucking internet. Salmon Guru shits on Colby for inactivity. Yes, he does it way too much. Clearly, so people think, oh, this guy doesn't shit. He's not a MAGA racist. I agree, man. Like, I agree with his stance on Colby, that Colby is throwing away his prime, which is, it's hard to see because he's one of my favorite fighters outside of the cage. Inside of the cage, I like him in certain matchups. I love him against Usman. I would watch him fight Usman every single day for the rest of my life. If they just fought every single day, I would watch it every single fucking day. But put him up against someone who has no takedown defense, it's not going to be that interesting of a fight. Guru isn't as mad as Colby as he. Yes, he puts on an angry act too. Yes, I agree, 100%. That's another him trying to appear as level-headed and fair as possible, but in reality, you can see right through it, and it's an ulterior motive. Just say what you fucking think, and we're all human. We all have our biases. We're all going to be a little bit biased, just admit to it. Like, it's not that big of a deal. When he's trying to make a point, it's cringe as fuck. Yeah, I know. Guys, look, I made a vid on Patty, so I'm not biased against his. He literally made both of them to build a stronger community with an audience that likes him being real with everything. Yes. Is that for real? Snorting vinegar opens up your... No, Harold Hansen. No, not vinegar. The first 2 times I snorted hot sauce. What's it called? Crystal hot sauce. And crystal hot sauce it's just cayenne pepper and vinegar and salt, and that's it. So the vinegar in the hot sauce destroyed my throat. But the vinegar itself doesn't do anything for your nose. It's the cayenne pepper in it. Snort saline solution. No, saline solution works it works about 0.5% as good as snorting peppers. Because when you snort something hot, it's everything that's in your sinuses, and you have a sinus here, sinus cavity here, and a sinus cavity here, and a sinus cavity here, and they're pretty fucking deep. And normally, like when you have a stuffy nose and you can't breathe and shit, it's just because these things are clogged. So, and saline will unclog that shit a little bit, but when you snort something hot, I was blowing my nose for probably 40, 45 minutes straight, no joke, and I was blowing fucking bits of lots of snot with bits of fucking cayenne pepper in it. And then by the end of it, right now I can breathe so fucking clearly because there's nothing in there. You need something that's just going to get all of it out. And it's also an anti-inflammatory because sometimes when you can't breathe, it's not your sinuses. It's just the passages to your sinuses that are inflamed from too much blowing or the weather or some shit. And it will reduce the inflammation there too. So it works twofold. And I've tried fucking everything. Last year was the first year where I was able to manage my allergies in Ohio effectively. But I didn't do it with hot shit. I did it with a herb called neem. It's an Indian tree / herb. I did it with neem and turmeric every morning. And I didn't have any allergy problems pretty much all allergy season from March to October this last year. The problem with that is that neem reduces testosterone by a certain percentage, 20 to 30%. And the more I took it, the more I saw it in my body and felt like a diminished, my testosterone just a little bit diminished. So I don't think I'm gonna be doing that again this allergy season. Hopefully this works fucking during allergy season. But it works October, it worked November, December, so it should. So I don't mind having a stuffy nose that much, except the mornings. Like this morning, it was so hard for me to meditate because my nose was just fucking clogged, completely clogged. So it makes my meditations at least 50, 60% worse. That's the main reason why I like to wake up in the morning and be able to fucking breathe. So that's why I'll gladly snort something hot. I'll gladly fucking put myself through an hour's worth of pain if I can have a month's worth of good morning meditations, Sup, Kamikaze, how's it going, buddy? The Dagestanis will find where Guru lives. It's dangerous as fuck. The thing is, I can't talk about it, but like I don't know if the Dagestanis are smart enough. I'll say that because if they were, I feel like they would have already done it. Chemp with his emoji. Thank you, Chemp. Not just Daggies, Muslims in general too. Meth raises testosterone. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's the case. When I was on meth, I definitely like when I first started smoking meth. I didn't lose a lot of weight, but I lost some muscle. I don't know. I don't think it raises your testosterone. The physical problem with meth for me is that it makes my joints and my ligaments and my tendons feel like they're 90 years old. Like it doesn't do too much to my muscles, but the connective tissue, it feels like it's so brittle. That's one of my least favorite things about meth. There's a lot of things I didn't like about meth, but that was one of the main things that made me feel like an old man. Here's a little tip: if you have stuffy nose, eat jalapenos. No, dude, I eat spicy food literally every single day of my life. Every single fucking day of my life. You can look at my channel and there's videos of me eating super hot pots. I don't eat the super hots anymore because my stomach can't handle it. But no, if you eat spicy food, it will help your stuffy or runny nose, but only while you're eating it and a little bit after. But it doesn't completely clear out the sinuses. It only gets like the top layer. When you fucking snort it, it gets fucking everything out. So yeah, if you want to clear out, if you want to be able to breathe again, I'm telling you, snorting cayenne pepper it's a fucking cure-all. And I'm not the only one who does it. Like other people do it too. Hold on a sec. Gotta open this for Bear. There you go, fuckface. There you go, cute little fuckface. All right. Fucking Laaavely musical. How's it going? Late to the stream, dude. You should have filmed like a few minutes reaction after the sniff. The only reason why I didn't musical was because I would have had to bring the camera with me, and I in hindsight now I could like there's a part in the bathroom where I was doing my hair streams where I can put the phone, but in the moment I wasn't thinking about it, and I was like fuck, I just have to blow my nose, and I was thinking like I'd have to hold the camera and blow my nose at the same time, which is impossible, so I just turned it off. I agree, musical, I should have done it, but it literally like I wasn't like it hurt like hell, but I wasn't crying, and like it wasn't that great. I was literally just blowing my nose nonstop. Like I could have shown the snot, I guess, like to the camera. That could have been funny and shit, because it was like at least 25 minutes of me blowing cayenne snot into there. But I don't think it would have made for that great a television, because I wasn't like freaking out. Like once I started blowing my nose, it still really fucking hurt, but I wasn't freaking out. I've snorted hot shit before and stupid shit before, so I struggle a lot with my nose. It's been clogged like half my life, it feels like. I get so happy when it opens up and I can breathe. Harold Hansen, you gotta have some cayenne pepper in your house. You fucking have to, or something hot, or hot sauce, or something along those lines, something spicy. Fucking snort it, my man. I'm telling you, it's gonna hurt for a little bit less than an hour, and then you're gonna breathe like you've never breathed before. There's a reason why you can't breathe is because your sinuses are clogged. Either your sinuses are clogged or the passageways to your sinuses are inflamed. Either or, snorting cayenne. You can snort something hot. You know what I can do? I don't think I'm gonna do this. So I have, along with cayenne pepper, I have Reaper powder, and I have scorpion powder. The next time I snort, which will be next month, Ilya said I should do extract, but I believe I have an extract sauce in my fridge that I literally never use. But I think what would be way crazier than extract sauce is if I snorted fucking scorpion pepper or Reaper pepper, or like a little bit of both combined. I think that would be way more painful, and because the liquidness of the sauce, it helps. It definitely helps with the pain. But I might do that. I don't know. I have to think about it. But at the same time, I don't want to just like fucking ruin my face either. I don't know. Well, it should probably be all right. Like I eat that Reaper powder and and scorpion powder almost every single day. So like I am used to it, but I've never fucking snorted it. I actually want to see what happens when you feed a Nordic person spicy food. Depends on like how Nordic and how spicy, but yeah, Pete, like when I was a kid, and this is the case for most kids, you have no tolerance to heat because you've never had it before. The first time I had anything spicy, my dad gave me a sliver of a Serrano, which is it's like 2 to 4 times as spicy as a jalapeno. Spicy, but nothing crazy. Like I could eat a sliver, I could eat that right now, and like I wouldn't react to it. But when I was 5 years old, he fed that to me, and I was dying for at least an hour and a half. And that threw me off of spicy food all together. And I didn't even get into like really spicy food until like I think like 3 or 4 years ago. The thing is, you just get a tolerance. The more you consume, the better your tolerance gets, and the more you can handle. So it really just depends on how spicy the food is and how little of a tolerance someone has. But it would be funny to get someone who's never had spicy food and then give them like fucking Reaper shit. It would be funny to see, but it would also like they're gonna be in pain for literally hours. Guru the Musical. Hi, Poppy. Can you play Warzone with Champion? Good question. I would like to see that. I would definitely like to see that. Do you have experience with diarrhea after workout? It happens to me often. I can't say that happens to me, Kamikaze. I cannot say that happens to me. I don't get diarrhea too much these days. My diet's changed a little bit in the past few months. Out of necessity, it's changed in the past few months. Like I'm eating more binding shit. So like I haven't had diarrhea in a very long time. But even when I did, I never really had issues with me like working out really hard and then shitting. Normally, like when I used to play basketball, what would happen is like I'd be playing for like an hour or two, and all that movement and side to side, like quick twitchy movements and shit, it would get my fucking intestines going. And like in the middle of the game, I just have to like run off the court and take like one of the biggest shits of my life. This happened so many times where I take like literally like a fucking like this thing coming out of my ass. And then once I'm done, I just felt fucking great and like I just go on forever. That's what happened to me. I never really got diarrhea from working out though. I actually want to see what happened. Oh, I read that. Ilya, I will soon, but I don't think I'm streaming tonight. It keeps me awake till 7 a.m. I can imagine. Yeah. Musical. I don't know how the fuck you do it. Like I've been falling asleep to your streams. I think like every night for the past however long you've been doing it. And you're 5 hours fucking ahead of me, dude. Like I struggle to stay awake past 11. And you're up at like 5 in the morning fucking playing shit. It's very admirable that you're able to do that. You're 5 years older than me and you're able to do that. Like there's no way in hell that my old ass could fucking do that shit these days. There's no way. Like when I was young, like all the time I used to do that shit, but not anymore. Okay, next month, show us the aftermath. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, good idea, Musical. Yeah, next month I will snort a little bit. Thank you, Larry. I will snort a little bit, a bit of Reaper powder and a bit of Scorpion powder. I really am tentative about doing both at the same time because they have different type of burns and like they'll add on to each other. So I'll probably just pick one, either Scorpion or Reaper. I could have you guys. I could do like a vote or something on I could do a community post. This is what I'll do. I'll do a community post and I'll say, do you want me to snort extract hot sauce, Reaper powder, or Scorpion powder? And I'll just have you guys fucking vote on it. I think that's the fairest way to do it. And then I will show the aftermath on that because that's going to be way worse than what I had to deal with today. Cayenne's only like 30 to 40,000 Scoville units. So it's like 8 times higher than a jalapeno. Like the stuff that I have is literally in the millions. So it would be like over 20, getting close to 30 times as hot as what I just did. So I'm going to be in absolute agony, and that would make for a much better video. Like this shit fucking hurt, but I wasn't in agony because I've snorted cayenne before. Like I know what to expect. And I have accidentally snorted Reaper and Scorpion powder before. Actually, recently that happened. And it was awful, dude. It was fucking awful. Because the pepper flakes, they get kind of like a condensation on them and then they stick together. So this happened, I think it was last week. I was shaking one, I think it was the Reaper powder. There was like a giant ball of it. So I was shaking it up so I could put a little bit in my smoothie. And when I opened it, like there was like I just got fucking a cloud of fucking Reaper in my eyes and my nose. And holy fucking shit. It was god awful. It was so fucking god awful. Can I snort whole flakes? I have chili flakes. You can. I would try like, you don't have any cayenne pepper at all, Ilya? Like, or anything, like you can try hot. It doesn't have to be flakes. It can be hot sauce. It can be anything hot, really. Anything that has like a decent level of hot to it. Do not snort extract. Well, it's not pure extract. It's not pure extract. It's an extract-based hot sauce. So there's extract in it, but it's not pure extract. I actually do have pure extract, but I'm not snorting that. It will legit damage your nose. I don't know if it will or not, but I fucking hate extract things. They don't produce the same feeling that a regular pepper does. Like once I was done with all the blowing my nose and all the pain of snorting, I actually got a little bit high from it, believe it or not. But if that was extract, there would be no high. It would just be 1,000 times the pain with none of the pleasure. So I'm not a fan of extract, but dude, I will put it as one of my 3 things, and I'm sure Ilya will vote on it with all his alts for extract. But I would really rather do the Reaper and the Scorpion, and I know for a fact how bad the Reaper is gonna hurt. Like I fucking know. You're confusing extract with extract sauce. Well, I have both. And I don't want to. Woo! Champ, if we played, would you have a mic? I can't be having you N-wording all over my stream. True musical. True. You ever weigh yourself before and after pooping? I have, Emma Joey. Not recent. I don't have a scale. I haven't weighed myself in I don't know how long. I think I weighed myself like once since moving here. But back when I did have a scale, I would do that just to see like my biggest poops. Or like if I felt like I had a giant poop in me, I would weigh myself first and then poop and then weigh myself again. And I think my biggest one was like 1.5 pounds. And that felt incredible, man. It felt incredible. Yes, I do have a mic, mate. Wouldn't be safe though. And I have a kid. Yes, gotta be wholesome with mini musical around. Sometimes things slip out like a poo. True, that's what happened to Mr. Pibb last night or the day before. Mr. Pibb said he would be wholesome, and he wasn't. He wasn't fully wholesome in musicals chat, but that's what's gonna happen when you deal with Mr. Pibb sometimes. 5 pound weight drop if you drop a really big stinker. 5 pounds, that's crazy. I don't think I've ever done a 5 pounder except when I was addicted to heroin. I probably did a 5 pounder. Because when you do heroin, you don't poop, as you know, and then when you're withdrawing from it, it's this nonstop torrent of diarrhea. I'm sure I diarrheaed it out. I got at least 7 or 8 pounds one time. Like I'm sure of it. I specifically remember one day, like the worst day out of all the days when it came to the pooping aspect of the withdrawals, where I literally just had diarrhea like for 12 straight hours, like from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. nonstop. Like I barely even left the toilet, barely left the bathroom. Like I would go out to like get a drink of water or some shit and maybe a snack and I'd be right back in. It was insane, fucking insane. Champ, I'll play with you offline, but I can't risk it on stream. No worries. If you do stream, we'll just turn mic off. Laaavely musical? Will you snort chopped up dead bugs for 15 like Tone IRL? I don't know who Tone IRL is, but it depends on the bug. It really depends on the bug, email. Like I wouldn't be against it. But like chopped up ants, or like I would do that. But if it's like if it's a bug that has hard shit, if it's like a beetle or there's like hard shell, anything with a hard shell or anything like that, I'm not snorting. Like I don't want shit getting stuck in my fucking nose. Um, but like dead ants or flies or some shit, yeah, I probably would do it. I've snorted stupider shit, so yes, he will. He likes the bugs. Yes, Risky Champ. It's a complete bannable offense from my YouTube and Discord, and Discord. If you try to fuck musical, you cannot like you can't threaten Chimp with banning like this. That you can't do it. Like you can't fucking do it. Like you're not gonna be able to ban. You have any idea how many alts this guy has? You can't threaten him. Don't like. And if I feel like just the act of threatening him isn't a good idea. So I'm not a Chimp. If you're watching this, I am not on board with that at all. At all. Musical, don't threaten Chimp. I mean, do what you want, but it's not a good idea to threaten Chimp. Guru the Musical, how old are you, bro? He's too old. I believe, Musical, your birthday's coming up soon, next month, right? I believe, I could be wrong. But I think your birthday is like early January and you're turning 39. Am I correct, Musical? The extract I'm talking about, 9 million Scoville. Oh, yeah. Ilya, you're talking about the actual little... I don't have that. That's not the... Yeah, that shit is literally like $100, I believe. Or it's like 80 or $100. And like the plutonium 9 million or 9 billion or whatever it's called, the plutonium shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna snort that shit. Like, I'm not gonna even eat that shit because I know what it does to you. And it's not pleasurable at all. Blazing Wings from Buffalo Wild Wings fucked me. I haven't had them in a while, but yeah, their hotter sauces are pretty fucking hot. Like they don't fuck around for sure. There's a Buffalo Wild Wings right across the street over there. I used to go pretty often. I haven't gone in a long time just because of money reasons. And like I can pretty much make the same thing at home. But yeah, their blazing sauce, their wild sauce, and their even their habanero mango sauce is pretty fucking hot for a sweet sauce, I would say. I find most things that say they're hot, they're really not that hot. But Buffalo Wild Wings hotter end is actually pretty hot. There's nothing like ridiculous, but it will make you shit fire the next day for sure. I turned 20 a few months ago. Congratulations, Harold. I was gonna say 1 more year and you can drink, but you are not American, so you can probably already drink. Oi, fucking oi, Guru. Lord Guru, how's it going, bub? How's it going, buddy? And thanks again for the musical membership, Lord Guru. I really appreciate it. Even though musical is a scammer, just like Guru, and he's never gonna do anything with it. But it's still cool to be a part of SPED, and it's only because of you. So I appreciate it. I usually lose a pound or two of poopies. Yeah. Well, do you always weigh yourself before you poop? Guru the Musical, there's a fucking mute button. That's true, Chimp. That is very true. Just mute Chimp if he acts up. That is very, very true. I'm always hyping meth up, but the come down is brutal. I never had, maybe it's because I never really thoroughly enjoyed meth to begin with. I never had issues with the come down at all. Like, it was always like a relief when I was finally coming down from meth. Whereas like other drugs, like the ecstasy come down, that's a fucking brutal come down. You literally feel like you got hit by a truck. Meth is I didn't feel, meth for me is like you come down and you just sleep for like 15 hours and you wake up and you feel great. I never had those issues, but I think if you're the type of person that thoroughly enjoys meth, you experience it differently. Because my girlfriend at the time, she was a fucking nightmare when she was coming down from meth. It affected her greatly mentally. Where me, I was fucking stoked that we were coming down. So a lot of it is probably mentality. How have I done BJJ? I took a few classes 13 or 14 years ago, and I hated it. I fucking hated it, and I've never done it since. I've rolled around I used to roll around with friends and just like work on shit we see fighters do and shit, but no, like I have basically zero BJJ experience. I have choked a few bitches out though, And when I say bitches, I mean females. True champ. Okay, bet. Sorry for being gay. I hope you understand. You're not gay. You're not gay. Musical. You're not gay. Um, yeah, Kamikaze, the girl who ate his dingleberries. He what? The girl ate his. He put in a triangle choke. Exactly. And that's my most recent jiu-jitsu foray, was getting my dingleberries eaten out. Where is Lisa Riley? Good question. Good question. I don't know where she is. You don't want to get on Chemp's bad side. You really don't. Shop 6 used to hate Chemp until I came. No, you. Fuck you. Fuck you, musical. No, 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 no. You didn't. No, 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 no. I did used to hate Chemp. Hate's a strong word. I did used to get angry at Chemp, but it wasn't. I didn't do a 180 because of you, dude. I did a 180 because he's fucking hilarious. Like, if you can make me laugh, I like you can get away with so much shit in my book. Like Gap Year, perfect example. Gap Year has been trolling Juru's streams like so consistently and so hilariously that he, she, whatever they want to be called now, he's made me laugh a lot these past few days. So I've done a complete 180 on Gap Year, and it's all humor based. If you can make me laugh, I like you. Like for instance, Sneck is a fucking retard, and I highly doubt he could ever make me laugh. But if randomly he starts being funny in Discord, like boom, done. Like I won't no. I don't hate him. I just think he's retarded, and like he, you know, like humor is the reason why I'm in Jerusalem. That's it. MMA is like a third or fourth or fifth thing down. Humor is the main reason why I'm doing these streams. Why I'm talking to you guys. I'm always for the memes. I'm always for the jokes. And that's the only thing that's ever going to change my mind about someone else, is if they all of a sudden start being funny. Or if I start to get their humor or something like that. Is Chemp MMA Joey in Discord? No, he's not. A lot of people think so, but I mean, I guess I can't say for sure. But MMA Joey is MMA Joey on Discord. So I really don't think so. MMA Joey's American and Chemp's British. Chemp is Chemp and Robert Jack, I'm pretty sure. No, Ilya, you're Robert Jack. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You're Robert Jack. No, Chemp is Harry Lame. Yes, you changed it to Harry Lame to Chemp. 6, I streamed 30 hours in 7 days. Quit moaning at me about fucking numbers that you'll never buy. I know, musical. I'm just fucking around with you. Jesus Christ. I know. I genuinely don't give a shit at all. But I'm gonna fucking be on your ass about it for like, because it's a meme. Guru scamming his members is a meme at this point. And the fact that you, right before members, chat, tell me if I'm right or wrong. I know I'm right about this. Right before you started your members, you said, guys, it's going to be 10 hours a week, guaranteed for the members. Like, it's guaranteed 10 hours a week. And you were like so insistent about it. As you were saying that, in my mind, I'm thinking, there's no fucking way he's going to add another 10 hours on top of what he's already streaming. There's no fucking way. And I was right. But I don't care, dude. I don't care. But I am gonna bust your balls about it for sure. If Larry had kids, would their names be Harry and Gary? I guess so. I'm trying to think of something fucking creative and funny, but I can't right now. So I will go with that. Yes, Kamikaze. Harry and Gary. Barry, maybe? Would you collab with E-Money, like co-stream? Fuck yeah, dude. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I watch E-Money's shit a lot these days. So yeah, that'd be really fucking cool. Sneck is 10 years old on TRT. I know, yeah, Sneck is seriously just an angry teenager. He's literally just an angry teenager. So like, I don't really care that much, but he just griefs too many people in Discord. That's the thing. Like, there's too many people that fucking complain to me about him. Like, and yeah, that's basically my shit. You know, he's just too aggressive. But if Musical wants to fucking unmute him, it's his fucking server, you know. Snack sent a photo of himself. He's a cute Indian banjo. I can see that. I can see that. No, he's too angry. I don't think he's Indian. He's too angry of a person. He sent his India stuff. Musical just checked, and I'm hardware band. We'll have to wait tomorrow. Hardware band. Hardware band. What's up? I've literally never heard of that. I'm assuming you have to do some chimp-like shit to get hardware banned, but that's pretty legit. That's funny. Hardware band bullshit, lad. Group stream with musical. I would fucking love to, man. I would love to. Musical. Why don't we do a fucking stream, lad? Maybe when Mini Musical is not around anymore, so I can not, because I mean you cuss around him too, so I don't really think it'd be that big of a deal. But sometimes, like sometimes when I'm talking to my sister or my mom, which isn't that often, but sometimes when I'm talking to them, and my niece is around them, like I'll just say shit and cuss and everything, and they'll be like, shut the fuck up. Well, I'm like, sorry. It's just I naturally just say shit. So it would probably be better if Minnie wasn't around, just because I don't want to be the impetus of like he hears something that will make him a degenerate in the future at all. Like the way I feel about Nubby is the way I feel about musical. We have to shelter them as much as possible, but once they're exposed to something, then like be as open about it as possible and as truthful about it as possible. But like we gotta raise these kids right. Musical just checked and okay, so I read that. Group stream with music. Yes, I want to. Strickland asked me to untime out Sneck. I wasn't sure you were beefing that hard with him. I'm not beefing that hard with him. If he the fact that he's back in, I don't care. I really don't care. For me, it's not his interactions with me that bother me. It's his interactions with Kamikaze, and there's a couple others too. Harold Hansen, I think, and someone else. But there's like 4 or 5 people. He's just too aggressive. I don't care if you call someone a fag or whatever. But when you're insistent about it and when you're actually just griefing people, that's when I bring out the band hammer. But I also whatever. If you want him in there, musical. I hate Snack. I wouldn't miss him. Toast me 6. Another guy also hate him. Hates us. I don't hate him. I just think our Discord is better without him in it. But I also thought that about Gap Year, and I was wrong about Gap Year. So I could be wrong about Snack too. I'm not fully gung ho on my anti-Snack thing, but I am anti-Snack for now. I'll say that. Got to turn on the light. But yeah, I was wrong about Gap Year. Gap Year's fucking hilarious. Still has some stupid takes, but I don't know if Gap Year's gotten funnier since she, whatever has been back, or if I just got indoctrinated into Gap Year's style of humor and style of trolling. But especially with Juru's most recent streams. Oh god. Blake's playing fetch. With Juru's most recent streams and Gap Year on literally 10 different alts, just non-fucking stop saying the most random hilarious shit. I did a complete 180 on Gap Year. I'm pro Gap Year now. So that could happen with Snack too. So yeah. I don't foresee that happening with Snack because Snack's troll style and Gap Year's troll style is completely different. Couldn't be more opposite of each other. But you never know. Swears are safe, but talking about rape was fucking Pib was great at first, but he turned into Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm still pro Mr. Pib. Yeah, it sucks he was a little spicy with Minnie in the chat. But can Minnie even read that? I don't know how much of that Minnie absorbed, how much damage if he actually did some damage to Minnie, that wouldn't sit well with me. But I didn't get the feeling that he did. But I could be wrong. You were there. I wasn't. I was just watching the stream. You're actually there. So So you're the only one that can make that judgment musical. But I gotta say, Mini Musical is so fucking hysterical. He seems like almost on a daily basis now, he's getting more and more accustomed to the Jerusalem memes, and he's saying them more often. And every time he does, man, like I fucking cry laughing. I love that we have a young generation of Jerusalem memes that he like. This shit is gonna like lodge in his subconscious, and when he's like my age, it's gonna randomly come out in the strangest ways, and it'll be hilarious. I am very pro Mini. I was gonna say we need Mini in the Discord, but that would be too much corruption for Mini. Nubby's already corrupted. True. Nubby's very much corrupted. That's why I say a lot of fucked up shit to Nubby, but that's because I know he's already been exposed to way more. And I only do it as a joke. Like I'm always joking with Nubby. I'm never serious. And I'm one of the few that actually support his channel. All you motherfuckers, you should support Nubby's channel. He's our resident nub. He's our little Nubby. So fucking like and comment on his videos, you fucking degenerates. Pib is the most unhinged member of Jerusalem. No. More than Chemp? I don't know about that. Sneck is pretty unhinged too. All in their own unique ways. I don't think Pib is the most unhinged. I think he's up there. But I don't think he's the most. I would put Chemp and Sneck up there. I don't even know. Like I'm pretty sure Sneck is just a kid, so it's hard to even like put him in there. I would probably say Chemp as the most unhinged, but I say that in a positive light. Like I like Chemp and I like Mr. Pip. Mini Musical will grow up to be a menace. Bro played Minecraft and just wanted to see innocent creatures murdered. Very true. I find it so hysterical that Wings of Juru and Chemp play the same exact game that Mini Musical and my 5-year-old niece play. They play the same exact thing. I find that hysterical. That would be so cool if we could somehow get like I don't know how we'd fucking do it. I have no idea how Minecraft works, but if we could get like a server, like a degenerate proof server where like nothing too egregiously degenerate can be said in chat or the microphone or whatever, that'd be cool to get all 4 of them together just playing. I think that'd be fucking hysterical. Pib gets drunk in his apartment and traumatizes his cats. Pib definitely drinks too much, but I'll say this. Jerusalem's biggest issue as a whole, like when I analyze each individual member, by far the biggest issue I see, the most recurring issue I see is alcohol issues. Like so many of you motherfuckers have alcohol issues. It's absolutely insane. I'm not going to be preachy. You can do what you want, but like there's better fucking drugs, man. I'm not like, there's so much better drugs. Like alcohol is so stupid. It genuinely is the worst drug. There's a reason why I only do it once a year these days. Team Sniff all the way. MMA Joey, I think Sniff and Mr. Pip are the same person. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they're the same person. But if they're not the same person, definitely I'm Team Sniff too. Oh my God! Speaking of Sniff, Guru's stream yesterday. I didn't watch the first hour or so of it, and I came in right after hour 1 so I can put it on 2x and catch the whole thing. And then Guru was fucking lame and ended the stream before 2 hours, so I didn't be able to watch all of it. But like pretty early into my 2x foray, I see Sniff's message, and then Guru obviously didn't read it, so then he donoed it. And he said Ngannou's walkouts Sean, should just be a bunch of people shouting out money amounts or some shit like that. And I was in tears. I was fucking in tears reading that. And I was like, oh my God, I can't wait until Guru fucking reads it. A half an hour later, Guru just ignores it. He just says, "Thank you for the dono. I'm not reading that sniff." Like, what the that? I was genuinely a bit angry about that. Like, you're not gonna get fucking canceled for that shit. I don't think, anyways. I don't know, because I was so looking forward to hearing Guru's response to that. Once again, 10 out of 10 Sniff donation. Sniff is the best donator by far, in terms of his consistency, and like everyone's a fucking banger. And he just ignored it, man. Like fuck you, Guru. Like, don't ignore the good ones like that, where like it wasn't like a gotcha thing or anything, you know? Like, that's not something you can get canceled by at all. Like, you're just reading a donation. And it was just really clever and really fucking funny. So yeah, I was a little angry about that. And then right after the stream got yeeted, but it doesn't really matter. Like, I'm telling you, Guru's streams are just on 2x. They're just enough. There's just enough entertainment value there for me to like not want to turn it off. But at regular speed, I cannot listen to him anymore. Like, he's watered himself down too much. For me, Sneck is just another person to talk MMA to. I don't mind him. Yes, for you and Strickland and Sigma Trillionaire, and I think there's someone else. There's like 5 of you who like to incessantly talk about MMA and MMA general, which is fine. That's what the chat room's for. I can see you guys liking him because he's just another guy you could just fucking be autistically bounce ideas off of. I get that. But if you're not one of that small group, I don't think anyone else really likes him. I'm pretty sure no one else fucking likes him. Yeah, best fast food joint when drunk. Well, I've only been drunk 3 times in the last 3 years, and I didn't eat fast food during any of those times. So I got to think about my old days. Like, I drank a lot probably between like 13 and 20. That's when I drank a lot, and especially start like 16 and 20. That was like when I drank the most. And Del Taco and McDonald's were the two. Well, no, In-N-Out. In-N-Out was number 1. But if you don't live on the west coast of California, west coast of the United States, you're not going to know In-N-Out. I think there's one I think they're in Texas and Colorado too. But for the most part, it's a west coast chain. But like national chains, I think McDonald's and Del Taco, it isn't national per se, but it's growing. They're opening a whole bunch of Del Tacos in Ohio, but not in the Cleveland area, which really fucking sucks. It's also dumb too, because the Cleveland area has the biggest percentage of Latinos in all of Ohio. So, like, why the fuck are you not opening it here first? Makes no sense. But because I kind of miss Del Taco. Taco Bell is fucking horrible. Del Taco is a cheaper, tastier version, less diarrhea-y version of Taco Bell. That's the best way to describe it. It's still not good. But yeah, I'm gonna go Del Taco and McDonald's for like national chains. Panda Express, that's a good one too. But Panda Express, depending on how long like the orange chicken has been sitting out and the broccoli beef's been sitting out, it can really ruin your stomach. So that Panda Express only when it's fresh. And I never eat Panda Express because there's wherever city you live in, there's always Panda Express alternatives that taste almost exactly the same, but they're healthier. Like they just don't ruin your stomach. So I would say a Panda Express alternative is probably a good pick. Very happy to hear your pro gap. I think Sneck seems fine, but I must have missed the Sneck grief. Sneck tells people to kill himself. Also, dude, Musical, I can send you what Sneck DM'd me. The reason why I fucking muted him to begin with. Like it was, and the thing about Sneck is he's a liar. He's a lying sack of shit. You know, that's the reason why I hate him. He will lie to try to win an argument, and I fucking hate people who lie like that, man. And I don't really care that he says kill him. Like kill yourself is a pretty common thing said in Discord, but it's his incessance about it. It's like he just doesn't stop. Minnie is on the cusp of reading, which is why I'm careful. Yes, you should be careful, Musical. You should be careful. Musical, No, Sneck is terrible. Gapier always threw humor here and there. Exactly. Yes, that yeah. I agree, Kamikaze. I agree, Kamikaze. I'll keep my out. Seriously. Yeah. Musical. There's a lot of people that fucking hate him. Way more than I hate him. And like the reason why I timed him out initially was because he was griefing Kamikaze. That was the initial thing. Um, but I don't really like if he want like he Sneck pretty much stays in MMA general. He doesn't really branch out outside of that. So in that sense, he doesn't bother me too much. Um, but yeah, Toast number one alcoholic, dude. Yeah, I don't know how fucking Toast has a manual labor job and drinks every single night and like eats McDonald's and shit. Like I've like that's insane to me. Like big ups to him if he can fucking do it. That's fine. And Toast seems to be one of the few alcoholics in Jerusalem that it doesn't really seem to be affecting like his mental health, which is rare, but it's not unheard of. I have a friend who also lives in Texas. He lives in Dallas. I've been friends with him since forever, and no, he still drinks to this day. Like it affects his body. He's definitely a fat piece of shit now, but it never affects his mentality. He's always happy. Whenever he's drunk, he's always a happy drunk. It's always like a big adventure. And Toast seems to be like cut from the same cloth. I don't know if it's a Texan thing or what, because Stone Cold Steve Austin is also like that, and he's from Texas. So maybe it's a Texas thing. Maybe there's something in the water in Texas that makes you more immune to the depressive effects of alcohol. But most people, when they drink, even if it's recreational, even if it's occasionally and recreationally, I can see how it affects their behavior and their thought patterns and shit. But I don't detect it in Toast, and I don't detect it in my friend, and I don't detect it in Stone Cold Steve Austin. So I think it's a Texas thing. Substance abuse in general, really. For Jerusalem. Yeah, but it seems like alcohol specifically is the drug of choice for a lot of Shalamites in Jerusalem, I would say. By the way, Mo Lester is back in chat. Remember him? I remember him. I do remember him. Guru banned him for spamming insults to him. Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember him banning him, but I remember him being in chat. Like I remember the name. Isn't Sniff with the dog picture that always donates Guru? Yes, Kamikaze. Yes. Sniff is the best donator. I don't think anyone can argue that. Sniff's donations always make me laugh. The bait that clicks, that was like a month ago. The bait that clicks video. Oh my god, dude. I'm pretty sure I have it. Oh fuck, musical. What was it? Musical, if you're still here. If you're still here, musical. What was it? What was the thing? The video you wanted me to look for on my phone, because I might have it, but I can't remember what the fuck it was because I was high and shit. Mike Ock dead? No, Mike Ock's not dead. He got bullied into submission, and now he's just under. I think his name is M.A. Ock or something else. But he kept getting banned by the mods. So much so that they just bullied him in submission, and he just doesn't post paragraphs hardly at all anymore. He will occasionally, but it's very rare. Haven't had a drink since July. Good job. I'm trying the Dagestani route to maximize my fitness. Nothing's gonna fuck up your fitness more than fucking alcohol, man. I'm telling you. Alcohol converts testosterone to estrogen. It's one of the worst things you can do for your body. I always say this, there's a reason why nicotine, caffeine, and alcohol are legal. There's a reason why they're legal pretty much across the board, almost all countries besides like certain Muslim countries. But other than that, it's pretty much legal everywhere. There's a good reason for that, because it's meant to fucking keep you down. Kamikaze, check out Sniff's channel. Yeah, no, Sniff 2 is the channel to check out. Sniff and then 2 with no space. It's his second channel. That channel has like all his donos and all the times he's gotten Guru, and that channel is fucking hilarious. But his actual channel, that's just Sniff going fucking crazy. I've watched some of them, but it's too conspiratorial, fucking spiraling into insanity for me to watch. But if you're into that shit, yeah, watch those too. I'm pissed. Why are you pissed, Toast? Glad you're here, by the way. Mike Ock is I lost to Jones. Oh, he is? He is? I did not know that. Did he get banned again or something? Because last time I saw him, he was it was his second month of being a member, and his name was Maok, and it was definitely him, M-A-O-K. But he's a 40-year-old white guy that sounds like a black guy and posts a bunch of videos. Yeah, I'm like, yes, that's exactly what he is. He's got about at least 20 videos on Jews. He's committed to the anti-Semitic. He very much is. I agree. Toast, thoughts on executing Snack? Execute me, kamikaze. We're not executing you, Toast. Oh my God. So I was just talking about this. And proven wrong. Toast, I was talking about how you're one of the few people I've ever known where it doesn't seem like alcohol like ruins their mental health. And now you come in and you're fucking hating your life. So maybe it is. But I know you're drinking because your job doesn't allow you to smoke. But fuck that, dude. Like, fucking smoke anyways. Like, that would be like, I don't know how often you get randomly drug tested, or like, I have no idea the details, but if it's just a random shit, dude, fuck that shit, man. Like, it's not worth it. It's not fucking worth it. Toast ran out of Henny and cigs. Sounds like it. Don't you hate Snack? I hate my life right now. Kamikaze 20-hour day. Woo. Oh shit. That's crazy, man. Oh, so maybe it's not the alcohol. Maybe it's just a 20-hour day that's ruining your mindset. That makes sense. Because it doesn't seem like alcohol affects you like it affects most people. Yeah, Raising Cane's in Ohio. We do. We didn't. Well, what's up, Rigo? How's it going, buddy? We didn't when I first moved here, or at least where I live, but they're fucking everywhere now. Raising Cane's is decent. It's not great. The sauce they use, it's all about that fucking sauce. I think it's like half Thousand Island, a little bit of Worcestershire probably, and like something else. I don't know, but it's really fucking good. I think the sauce that Raising Cane use, that's pretty much what makes Raising Cane's. But I haven't eaten it that much, maybe like a half dozen times since they opened, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I don't eat fast food that much, period. Like that type of fast food. And especially now lately, I really don't, but it's not, there's just too much soy in it. And like, I don't have the luxury to be consuming soy. I don't have fucking testosterone to spare. Toast, imagine how much Henny you can buy without overtime pay. Good point. Well done, Toast, Kamikaze says. Joey, I dig after this point. I have an 8-hour drive after working on Cunningham air cylinders all day. None of us know what that fucking entails, dude. But it's probably shitty. I go to work at 6 a.m. and won't be home till close to 2 to 4 a.m. Are you at least off tomorrow, Toast? Are you at least off tomorrow after that fucking shit? Snack is such a liar. I know, dude. Snack is the biggest fucking liar. But he's just you can tell by the way he types. He's literally just a kid. So, oh my God, I'm going to shit on a bunch of people right now, but I'm going to do it. I don't remember when this was. It was a few days ago. But I was stupid and I checked MMA General, and it was Snek, Sigma, Ilya, and someone else. And they were all talking about sex, like sexual things. And the entire conversation, I refrained myself from fucking typing this, but I just want to say, tell me you guys are virgins without telling me you guys are virgins. It reminded me exactly how me and my friends used to talk when we were 14. So we got, Guru's not the only virgin in Jerusalem, I'll say that. But a lot of these guys are young, so I'm not shitting on them for being virgins. They're young, like that's gonna happen. But it was fucking hysterical. Like they were trying to play off like, oh my god. Should I shit on someone right now? I'm gonna shit on someone right now. Sorry, Smegma. I'm gonna shit on you for a bit. But he said something so egregiously so obviously a fucking lie. I read it. I just started laughing. I was like, holy shit, there's no way any of these people believe this shit. There's no fucking way. But I don't have an issue with Sigma. I just think he's an incel. Red Bull and more Red Bull Kamikaze. Dude, energy drinks are so bad, but some people can just drink energy drinks and be fine. If I drink, dude, I I bought a Monster Ripper. I think I've told chat this before, but I bought it. Sometimes it's called M80. Sometimes branded as M80. Sometimes it's branded as Ripper. This one was a Ripper, but it's the same exact thing. It's the yellow Monster. Easily one of the best tasting fizzy drinks you can have. I bought it like 4 months ago because it reminded me of like my old friend who like we used to drink a bunch of those and shit. And I bought it just kind of for the meme and to like take a picture of it and show him. And it's been in my fridge. I cannot get myself to even fucking put it in my mouth and spit it out because that's how much I'm afraid it's gonna affect me. Even though I fucking love the taste, there ain't no way I'm fucking drinking that shit. Most tradesmen slam black liquor is actually more common than not. Yeah, well, like, I mean, it's alcohol is more common than not, I would say. It is so hard for me to find someone who doesn't drink. That was genuinely one of the things about my most recent ex that like we were both so happy when we found each other because it was so hard for us to find, like she didn't drink either and I didn't drink. And it was it's so hard to find someone our age who doesn't fucking drink, who isn't a fucking absolute prude, you know? Like we did meth and shit, we just didn't drink. Why is it so hard to find someone who does drugs, just not alcohol? Why is that hard to find? I don't know, but it's really fucking hard to find. Epic worth it. What's that? Oh yeah, Tosa's got that. He's got that Mexican work ethic, that's for sure. Because he's right there. So it's probably that the Mexican air coming down from the mountains up there, blowing in and giving Toast his second wins. What about in Chemp? What about Chemp? It was the Guru MDMA going up to girls chatting them. Wait, what? What was? I'm confused. I'm really far behind in chat, so I'm going to be confused about some shit. So sorry if I don't fucking understand all this shit. But I don't understand that one. But let's see. I don't care for Sniff much. Chat's too much rubbish for me. What? Dude, Sniff is not a spammer. That's the thing. Mr. Pibb, even though I'm pretty sure they're the same person, Mr. Pibb's persona is like spamming shit. Sniff doesn't spam shit ever. That's like the greatest thing about Sniff. It's a diamond in the rough. It's like a needle in the haystack. Fucking hilarious comment in a bunch of NPC comments. Sniff is the closet schism, but he's fucking yeah. I can't remember a Sniff dono that fell on its face. He's like one of the most consistently hilarious people in Jerusalem. Am I a homosexual? I am not a homosexual. Sorry to what's it called? Fuck, disappoint you. Bye all. Bye Kamikaze. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Bittergen, I'm sure that's goodbye in German. Snack is 26. No, he's not. Get the fuck out of here. No, he's not. Hey, I'm sure he says he is, but he's not. If Sneck is legitimately 26 years old, like that completely changes my thoughts about him. And like, if he legitimately is over the age of like 17, I just feel fucking god awful for that guy. Like, if you're like that post hormonal puberty and you're still that fucking insufferable, I genuinely just feel bad for him. So I don't even want to shit talk. If he's actually 26, I don't even want to shit talk him anymore. That's how bad I feel about him. Because that's not a 26-year-old personality. That's a 15-year-old personality. Thoughts on the Rippin' Chicken from Popeyes? Never had it, dude. I've eaten Popeyes maybe twice in my life. There's a Popeyes like I want to say like 6 or 7 miles away, like closer to downtown, but I don't eat Popeyes, dude. Yes, shit on snacks, shit on people. Oh, we're back for our shitting people. I'm a virgin, I don't care. What did I say? Yeah, Ilya, but you're not a virgin. You got sucked off by unless that was a troll, it very well could be a troll, but you said that you got sucked off by your gypsy neighbor. So that doesn't, when you were 7? So that doesn't sound like a virgin. That's way more action than Guru's ever gotten. So I would consider you, way less of a virgin than Guru or Sneck or Sigma. That's a lie. Oh, Fucking hell. That's a lie. You got positive Canthal tilt. I don't know what the fuck that is, dude. Genuinely don't know what that is. Sigma and him have been my guiding light in Cuphead. And HM. HM. Yes. That's because they played it. Yes. I don't have any issues with them. I have no issues with them. But there's just a couple things he said that the vast majority of us have, like, when we were younger, we've lied about having sex. So we know what it looks like and what it feels like when someone's lying about having sex. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm joining Virgin Hunter because a virgin is hungrier for success. He hunts, yes. He's got what, the wolf eyes? Virgins are hunters. Just look at Guru and his hunter eyes. Yep, right on time. Yes, fucking so true. Guru can't be a virgin with his cute petite nose. He does have a really tiny petite nose. If I could switch noses with Guru, I probably would. Like, the problem with having a giant Jew nose like this, other than just looking like a fucking Jew, is my sense of smell is like, I swear, it's at least 2 to 5 times stronger than most average people because my nostrils are so big. So there's just more surface area, like on the inside of my nose for me to smell shit. And sometimes it's really nice. If it's a fucking lovely smell, then it's really nice having this. But more times than not, if someone smells, it doesn't smell good. And I'm so fucking I'm so sensitive to perfumes and colognes and shit like that. And like there's so many smells that, like, as soon as I smell it, like, it gives me a headache or migraine. And I'm pretty sure if I had a normal sized nose, that wouldn't be the case. The clip you said you might have on your phone, Guru MBA cringe nightclub. Okay. Yes. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, thank you, musical. Thank you. Snack told me he's 26 and a physical therapist. He's genuinely a retard. Then, if he's a physical therapist, he's absolutely retarded. The entire thing, like, me and Snack weren't even on each other's radars until I said one thing to him, which I know for 1,000,000,000% to be true because I experienced it. And he started shitting on me. He's like, "How much do you lift?" It's like, no, dude. Like, I know for a fact that the upright rows, like, that's how you get a fucking hernia. I got a hernia that way. I went to a hernia specialist, and that hernia specialist said, like, that motion caused at least 75% of all his cases. And it doesn't matter if you do it right or wrong. You're asking for a fucking hernia because it's literally the human anatomy. When you're bent over like this, there's a little, like, your stomach walls. There's like a little, not hole, but there's like there's like a single. It's like double and triple layer, but there's a part where there's a single layer. And when you bend over, you're opening that exposed part a little bit more, and you're making it really easy. If you lift up any weight at all, you're making it really easy if you strain it all for part of your intestine to pop out. That's all I fucking said to him. And then he started going off on me. And he asked how much I fucking bench. Like, that fucking has anything to do with me knowing how hernias work. But that's how I know he's, like, really, really low level, retarded mindset. Like, anyone who asks how much you bench, like literally, that's not how you fucking, that's no indication of how strong you are, period, at all. And if you're just trying to put as much weight as possible, you're not even getting all the benefits from the exercise that you can anyways. So, like, worrying about the numbers on the plates is the stupidest fucking thing in the world. Go watch Athlete Next, dude. Athlete Next is a fucking genius, I think, in terms of body, the science behind bodybuilding and shit. And yes, like, if you actually know your shit, that is not a question a physical therapist would ever ask, because it's the dumbest fucking question in the world. Did you just compare me to a Mexican? I'm like, no, I said you have Mexican work ethic, Toast. It's a compliment. I don't have that. I am Mexican and I don't have that work ethic. It's a compliment, dude. Polidori, are you in everyone's GMs? Yes, he is. I can verify that. He DMs everybody, dude. They're in mine. Oh, fuck you, Polidori. You're in theirs. Fuck off. Meet me at the after party. I'm in Ilya. Like, hey, baby, meet me at the after party. Will you ever put your phone on silent? Oh, I could. That's a good idea, but I'm not going to. Why is Lisa so obsessed with Guru? Because Lisa has a lot of STDs and she sees Guru as a tank and he could just tank her STDs and shit. I think, but I'm not really entirely sure. MA Joey, I'm not too sure. Maybe you should ask her. I'm sure she's gonna pop in any second now. Pause, bro. I was just making fun of him, but of who? Yeah, I'm too far behind to know what that fucking is referring to. I'm sorry, Rico. I never once lied about sex. That's because you're fucking wholesome. You're different. You're cut from a much better cloth than the rest of us, musical. I truly believe that. Case in point. Yesterday, when you were playing Call of Duty, and the map was closing in, and there was an enemy right there, and you're like, oh, I hope he's not gonna shoot me. I'm not gonna. It's like, we're friends. I'm not gonna shoot. Like, you were so hopeful and wish like. And then I asked you, I was like, why did you think he wasn't gonna shoot you? And you said, I didn't think he wasn't. I was just hoping for it. Like, you have there's an innate positivity inside you that it's rare. Like, I don't have that. Like, I work every single fucking day of my life to be as positive as possible, and I am nowhere near that level of positivity. But yeah, your answer, it was so wholesome and so indicative of who you are as a person that the fact that you've never lied about having sex doesn't surprise me at all. But at least 90% of guys in high school, unless they were actually having sex, were lying about having sex. Like, that's all it was in my circle of friends group. It was either people talking about having sex who were having sex, or people talking about having sex who weren't having sex. Like, that was it. That was fucking it. I've never lied about having sex. I feel like Americans have a lot more stigma about being a virgin, where us in the UK, we're all born virgin. It might be a United States thing. We do have a very sexualized culture, and I'll say this: American girls are 10 times hotter than British girls on the whole, it seems like. So that might be part of it too. We're just like, the act of seeing a hot girl raises testosterone. It does. So that could be part of it, and culture. But I think our cultures are more similar than they are different. I wouldn't pin it to your Britishness. I would pin it to you're just better than most of us. That would be my analysis of it. Can we get Sneck in chat to cause some unnecessary? He's been in here before. Sneck was in here not that long, like a week or two ago, and he was shitting on me. You can get him in here. What the F? This guy is a horrible person. Just said your mom and dad's relationship affects your sexuality, which is not true. I think it could. He's extremely homophobic and sexist in this comment. Literally, just who are you talking about? Paul Dory, who are you talking about? Saying being gay is bad. Used to like him as well as such a shame. Paul Dory, what the fuck are you on right now? I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Is that a comment on Luke's video poll? Yeah, is that a copy pasta? Is that a copy pasta? It's got to be a copy pasta. Thought he was talking about Thug Roseden. What are you guys talking about, man? I have no idea what the fuck you guys are talking about. I'm going to play Party in the USA and smoke 2 cigs before the song ends. 2 cigs at the same time? Someone who asked how much you bench bro is the equivalent of how do I get girls? No, it's even worse, dude. It's actually even, I would say it's the equivalent of how many girls you've had sex with. Anyone who asks you how many girls you've been with, or anyone who knows how many girls they've been with, if it's more than like a couple, and they ask other people how many girls, like those type of people, I think are the worst of the worst. That's worse than how much you bench. That's worse than how do I get girls? Because I don't think how do I get girls is a pathetic thing, but that's someone trying to get help. Like, even though it's in a really retarded sped way, it's still someone trying to get help. So I wouldn't compare those two. Whereas how much you bench bro is literally pure retardation. Like, it reeks of someone who has no fucking idea how to like actually grow muscle. Don't watch him. Don't watch who? Hell yeah, toast. Sounds like a cope. Okay. Don't know what that's referring to. Watch More Plates, More Dates. I watched some of More Plates, More Dates rambles way too much, and like half of his video is literally him just reading Instagram comments and not understanding like the context of an emoji. So More Plates, More Dates rambles like fuck. That being said, I do like his channel. You just you have to listen to it on 2x, and you have to like skip half of it as well, because so much of his channel is literally just reading comments, which is retarded. But I like him. I like More Plates, More Dates. Manifest, he is the snack alt. No, he's not. He's not. Snack's alt was Jumbo, I think. Yeah, your phone notice in headphones is worse than mini musicals mouth breathing. No, it's not musical. No, it's fucking not. You don't know what mini musical. Oh, maybe you do. No, you probably do actually, because you're on your phone. Sorry about that. Fucking sorry about that. Is it Black King? Yeah, probably. Catch up in chat. I'm trying. Oh, dude, yeah, I'm fucking far behind. I'm gonna go faster. Rigo, tomatoes. Rigo, Jan. Okay. Athlete Next spews more bullshit than anyone else. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? You are retarded, dude. Like I've downloaded Athlete X's program. Like you can get it on a torrent for free. I swear to God, his YouTube channel, there's hardly any difference between his YouTube channel and his program shit. His program shit is just all organized, so it's easy to follow. But everything in his video shit, like it's stuff that's in his programs, and it's actual fucking. That's how you. Okay, you're literally just trolling, or you're either trolling or you're the Jason Blahov motherfucker. You're probably like looking at that fat guy thinking that's how you want to look. Like, okay. No, literally Athlete X is, I've learned so much from Athlete X, and I've put into practice more from Athlete X than literally any other YouTube channel in the fitness industry, like any other 5 combined. If you can't extract good information from him, you are legitimately retarded. Like, I don't know what else to say. And you're trolling. I know you're trolling. Typing in MMA general is killing your gains. Exactly, Ilya. Done a ping ching today, Rigo. Good question. I was watching Squid Games last night. The Asian girl bad. Could get it. I have no idea what Squid Games is, but Asian girls generally pretty good. It's funny when 6 gets far behind. Dude, I'm sorry again for the fuck. Yeah. Musical, I have a question to ask you. I'm not as far behind, so I'm going to ask you right now. Musical. Since I became a mod of Discord, which I never asked for, by the way, for everyone, I never asked for it. It was just a situation. The amount of people messaging me random fucking shit that I have no, like, I'm going to keep it confidential. I'm not going to fucking say the shit, but like extreme, weird, random shit about their life. It's like it didn't really happen before. It's exploded. And every time I get one of these messages, I think, oh my God, Musical has to deal with like 10 times the amount that I have to deal with. Am I right in that assessment? Musical, do people in Discord just fucking tell you their life story when like you didn't ask for it? And then you're like stuck, like you're like, what the fuck do I do with this? That happens to me a lot. And it didn't happen to me before, at like almost at all before I was mod, and now that I'm mod, it happens a lot. And I don't know, like I don't feel like I'm a different person. I don't feel like I have like what's it called? Like I don't even know what the fucking word is. It's just it's a strange phenomenon that's been happening a lot. And it maybe it's not related to the mod thing, maybe because I think I became mod around the same time I started streaming. I think it was a little bit before. It might be because I'm a face now. I'm a face of Jerusalem. So that could be it too. It might not have anything to do with mod, but either way, whether it's mod owner of the Discord or a face of Jerusalem like you are, you've got to get people messaging you the same shit they're messaging me, but at a higher rate would be my guess. Is that a David Arthur reference musical? Rigo Yamiho. Yes. It's Squid Game's Good Toast. I've never watched that shit. Yes. I took too many Xans to know how many girls. Cheddarhead. Well, that's the thing. If you've actually had sex a certain amount of time, you're not going to know how many girls you've had sex with. That's all I'm saying. You know, and if you're actually the type of person to be like, I had sex that time and that you're genuinely a moron, and you're one of those absolute. Can I even say this word? Absolute fucking faggots that the only reason why they're having sex with whoever they're having sex with is because they could tell people they're not even enjoying it. They're not even in the moment. When they're having sex, they're like, oh my God, I can tell my friend I'm actually doing it. I can actually tell someone I'm having sex, you know, like that's the stupidest fucking reason to have sex, you know? Like it's a biological thing. It's a biological drive we all have. It's fun to talk about and like make jokes and shit, but like bragging about it is the dumbest fucking shit, man. The physical therapist has some advice for you. Oh, dude, I don't fucking care, man. I genuinely don't fucking care. I'm high as shit, fucking edibles, slapping my ass around. I would love to have a serious conversation about Athleen X. Okay, then have a serious conversation with me. Like, do it in Discord or something. He's not. How the fuck is he a scam? That mother is on more trend than anyone. Okay, first off, no. If he was like, I'm not saying he's not on roids. I'm not saying Athleen X is not on roids. But me and Jason Blaha go, but Blaha's fucking retarded. Cheddar, you on distillate or RSO? I don't know what that's referring to. He is so jacked. Okay. But that's because then okay, that motherfucker's on more trend than anyone else in the world. That's not true. If he was on more trend than anyone else in the world, he'd be a lot bigger than he is, I would imagine. I'm not saying he's not on roids, but he's not on more than anyone else in the world. And it's nothing to do with how he look. It's the information. I have seen so much results because of the shit that he says, you know, like, and there's so many little things, like little dietary things and little tips that go a long way. You don't have to fucking like him as a person, which is crazy because he's actually fucking hysterical. He's a really funny guy. I think his videos are not just informative, but they are also interesting. But yeah, if you want to have a conversation about it or want to have like a fucking live chat about it, I would like to hear your side of it, because every person I've seen shit on Athleen X, they shit on him, but they're not even really shitting on him. They're just angry at him because he's big. I think, I don't know. I don't know, musical. They're just little 10 milligram gummies. Lovely Cheds, fucking lovely Cheds. I think he's on Anavar. Six is on trend. Clearly, anyone who isn't a fat shit like me is eating Tremboli. Yes, clearly I'm on roids. I can't even begin to explain the problem. That's the fun. This is my chat. Do you see this? This is the troll. This is the joke. I can't even begin to explain the problems with Athleen X. This is exactly what I'm talking about. No one who's ever criticized Athleen X that I've seen actually has the ability to criticize anything he's ever said or done, because he is an actual physical therapist. He actually works with WWE superstars and pro baseball players and professional athletes. Like, this is his, like, he's the highest fucking level you can fucking get to when you're working with professional athletes and they're taking your advice. So his advice is good for them, but it's not good for you. Like, that makes no fucking sense. That just means you're retarded. Not only sometimes, but I think it's because I'm fairly quiet in there. Nobody knows who I am. Who are all the mods? The mods are me, Darling Boy, Woo Lad, Musical, and Thumbnail Queen. But I don't know if she is a mod, but she's never used her mod abilities for anything, and I don't think she ever would, but technically she is a mod. So there's four of us. So we stream now. Now we're not streaming now, Polidori. I'm in the middle of a stream, and I'd have to end my stream and start it over again. And whenever I do that, people don't join back on. So no, Polidori, set up a time. Like, tell me what time. Like, I like to stream around 4 p.m. Eastern time, 4 to 4:30 Eastern time. So Central time for you. If you have a day like that where you're free around 3 or 3:30, like, just let me know, and we'll just do the stream. I'll do my normal stream, but it'll be with you. Like, that'll be way fucking better than me closing the stream now and then starting again. Also, I have to go in like a half an hour, so it wouldn't be great anyways. But Paul, I'm open for it. Just let me know when you're free, and we'll do it. I love hearing the word. It's a good word. It's a fucking lovely word, MMA Joey. I know. It was one of the most, that word and the N word, literally the two most commonly used words in my friends group, probably. Like, and there were terms of endearment. It wasn't like, there was no racism or homophobia behind it. It was just like, what's up, or are you fucking, 29 total message. Rigo, thank you for counting my messages. +8 since you said he would catch up. Dude, I'm like 8, and the thing is, if I catch up entirely, Rigo, then there's nothing to fucking talk about. So it's good for me to be a little bit behind. Trendos, not really help put on size. Helps with vascularity, but it won't help put size by itself. Athlete next knows shit. He has some clickbait thumbnails sometimes. Kinda. I guess. I don't know. I don't watch his shit all the time. But I don't. I think there's been a few thumbnails I think I can agree with, but I'm trying to think right now, like videos in the past for like clickbaity thumbnails. But he almost always has good advice, man. Like, he almost always. Very rarely do I watch an Athlete Next video and I think, man, that was a fucking complete waste of time. That rarely happens. It makes you disgustingly, but you can literally sit on the couch blasting trend and put on muscle. Past a certain point, it looks retarded, have too much muscle. I agree, dude. I never understood bodybuilders. Like there's a certain level. I'm gonna try to think of a UFC fighter that's like ideal body. So I think Leon Edwards is like a good example. He's lean. If you get any bigger than, you could probably get bigger than him. No, because Paulo Costa's way bigger than him, and he still looks really good. Like for his size. So it all depends on your frame and shit. So it's actually hard to give like a specific example. But like a lot of the light heavyweights and the heavyweights, they look too fucking big. Like they don't look normal. And their physiques are all weird. Like, look at Curtis Blade's physique. Is that a normal fucking physique? No, that's a physique you get from doing steroids and then not working out properly, because your muscles are all fucking imbalanced. Like you can see when someone does steroids and their body's all fucking misshapen because they don't know how to fucking train properly. Like if you're blasting steroids, like if I ever did steroids, I probably wouldn't go to the gym that much. I would be so focused on calisthenics. I'm focused on calisthenics anyways, mostly, but especially if I'm blasting shit, because you want your muscles to be as symmetrical and even as possible. The best way to do that is like gymnastics stuff and calisthenics and shit. If you're just fucking doing fucking preacher curls at the gym while you're blasting shit, you're gonna fucking look weird after a while. There's that old guy. I haven't gone to the gym in a long time because I have my own gym in here now. But when I used to go to the gym, there was this tiny little guy. He was like 5'5" maximum, probably 65, 70 years old. Jacked, but he like L-shaped, like his spine was like this, so he literally was looking at the floor. And all he would do at the gym all fucking day would just do fucking preacher curls and other of like the stupid machines that don't like get your full range of motion and don't develop like an aesthetic physique. It doesn't really build anything actually, unless you're fucking roided up. and he always looked like he was in so much fucking pain. I always felt so bad for this guy, because the way he walked around, it looked like A, he was in a lot of pain, but B, you could tell he thought he was cool because he had muscle on him for his size and his age, but he looked so shitty, so fucking shitty. Like, that motherfucker needs to quit the gym. You can keep blasting steroids all he wants, but quit the gym and start doing some pull-ups and some push-ups, you know? Like, that guy needed it so bad because his muscles, they were just, his biceps were so much bigger than his triceps. It looked fucking strange. Depends on the dose. If you combine it with TRT, then yes. Hard R, yes. Hard R all the time, man. In my circle of friends, like back in the day, yeah, everything was hard R. You can't just blast tren without huge side effects. Yep, the cruise. Well, that's all. I have no experience. I have literally zero experience with any steroid at all. Obviously, fucking look at me, dude. But like if I was ever gonna try it, first off, I wouldn't ever even touch that shit until like past 40 years old. First off, and secondly, I would be microdosing it and shit, and like really small doses, and do them more consistently than doing a big dose. Like people do TRT and they'll fucking blast themselves with like 2 weeks worth of a dose all in one shot, and that's so fucking bad for you. That's so fucking bad. Like your body's not gonna recover from that shit. Makes no fucking sense. Like if you're gonna blast anything, you blast it in small doses, but you blast it a lot. And the reason why people don't like doing it is because it's more needle shots, and that is kind of annoying. But just fucking suck it up, dude. Like, holy shit, I used to fucking blast heroin. Okay, that's way worse than blasting fucking steroids. So yeah, like if I was gonna do it, which I highly doubt I ever am, because I'm not thrilled with the way I look. I am skinnier than I would like to be, but not by that much. Like not by that much. And I'm sure there's supplements like natural supplements or over the counter supplements I could find and take that would probably get me to my ideal physique. But I'm not that far off it. I don't feel like I need a lot of muscle. I don't want a lot of muscle because it's just the amount of muscle I have on right now. It is kind of a chore to take care of it, because my metabolism is so fucking high. I have to eat a lot just to maintain what you see right here, which I'm aware is not impressive. You should watch Tren the movie. I watched parts. I have watched Tren the movie. I watched parts of it. I haven't watched the whole thing, but I have watched it. All right, it's time to discuss your addiction to sucking the tit of school physics and how the world works. Okay, here we go. Gravity is not real. Space is not real. The sun is a lamp. The world is flat. Toast, I know you're trolling, and good bait, but I'm not taking it this time. Curtis Blades probably did roid cycle in college. He's doing well. You can he definitely has done some roid cycles, and he did some dirty cycles along with some retarded training, because the way his boobs are is not a natural boob for a 250-pound man, and his entire physique is not normal. If that man just did fucking push-ups and pull-ups while he was blasting shit, he wouldn't look like that. But the problem is he was focusing too much on certain muscle groups, or he wasn't aware that some muscle groups even exist. So you can just see it. This is why compound movements are so much more beneficial. Looks wise and also strengths wise, just all around. I've learned to reduce the amount of volume I have by just doing more compound exercises, and I look better, and I'm way stronger. I'm way stronger than I look, that's for sure. But calisthenics is definitely one of the best ways to get an even looking body. It's the best way, because if you do the basic calisthenics, push-ups, pull-ups, and squats, I'd say or lunges, those three basic things, maybe some sit-ups or crunches or some shit too. I don't really do those that much, but maybe add some of those too. If you just do that and blast some gear, you're gonna have a really nice body, most likely, as long as you eat properly and recover properly. You're gonna look really good. What is I took roids and only wanked my forearm would look like Thanos. What if? That would be fucking hilarious. But here's the thing about roids. Here's the thing about testosterone. If you well, this is recommended when people get on testosterone replacement therapy, they're recommended depending on the dose. They're recommended not to even work out for like at least 6 months to a year because they're going to put on size without doing anything because it's literally a message to your body and your muscles to just fucking start putting on muscle. And if you start blasting shit out of nowhere, like if you're like 40 years old and your testosterone's low, and all of a sudden your testosterone's high, you're building muscle anyways, and then you start working out, you build muscle too fast and your joints get all fucked up. That's a very common thing that happens with people. I've looked a lot into this because when I was younger, I was a lot skinnier and I was more interested in it. I was thinking like, oh, maybe I should maybe just do one cycle to get me to where I fucking want to be. So I know a decent amount about it, even though I have no experience with it. It's weird to see some old friends become soy and politically correct as they're older. Dude, MMA Joey, I know 100% what you mean. I can't talk to 90% of the people I used to hang out with in high school because the jokes I used to make that were totally fine, they're not fine anymore. But I still make it. Like I will not be muffled or muzzled. Like I'm gonna say what I want, and especially like old friends and shit. Like just for like good old times, you say jokes that you used to say, and now they get offended by it. And even weirder than that, seeing people become soy and politically correct, is seeing people's bodies just fucking die. Like so many of my friends, now that I'm 34, so many of my friends, I'll once a year I'll go down like a regrettable like Facebook fucking spiral where like I just look at like people I used to hang out with and shit. And more I just feel so bad for them. It's like, holy shit, they're retarded now. They hate their life and they look like shit and they're my age. They're fucking my age. And they shit on me for my lifestyle and everything. And I get it. But if you're just going by looks, man, if you're just going by looks and by actual levels, I wouldn't say I'm a happy person or a content person, but like I've worked on it so much. My baseline is so deeply rooted in depression, and I've brought myself up to be like I would say I'm like more happy than I'm not more often than not, which is crazy. I never would have thought I would say that 10 years ago, ever. And like they shit on me for my lifestyle of working as little as possible and working on myself as much as possible. Like that's like a negative thing in their eyes. But I look better. I feel better. Like, I don't know. I think the proof is in the pudding. But yeah, I always feel really bad when I see my friend Shane. He was the most athletic motherfucker I've ever known. He's fat as fuck now, dude. He's a year younger than me. He's fat as fuck. I used to be so envious of him. He wouldn't have to do anything. He was a natural, like 100, he's 6 feet, 175, naturally just lean, but jacked and ripped. I was always, and you could run like a 4.40, really good hand-eye coordination, really good, crazy wings, 77, I think, or 78 wingspan. Mine's 67, and I'm an inch shorter than him. So I was not jealous, but I was envious of his physical abilities for as long as I know. And then now he looks like absolute ass. There's no way in hell I would trade bodies with him at all. And that's because of alcohol. I see Cerrone juiced up. He looks juiced. I did not see Cerrone. I've heard about Cerrone, but I haven't actually looked at it. So I'll look at it. You shouldn't touch anything unless you've been lifting for at least 5 years consistently. I agree. Yeah, you should be at like your absolute maximum you can possibly get, and you still aren't happy with it. Then you start blasting shit. But I had friends in high school, age of 13, 14 and shit, one cycle of roids, and they grow like 30 pounds. It's crazy. And they have that weight on for the rest of their life. Like I wanted to do that back in the day. I'm so glad I didn't, man. I don't think my heart could have taken it. I would probably be dead right now if I did that shit. Genuinely, my heart can't take like a whole lot of extra mass on me. I don't think Toast is trolling. He actually has some good points about flat Earth. He literally hasn't made one point about flat Earth. There's literally trolling in my blood. That is a troll. Do you tease Adrel? I don't know. Adderall? No, I don't. I don't. No, I don't. I don't like. No, I haven't. I've done it like a long time ago. Adderall is just legal meth, basically. But I'm not a big upper guy these days. I'm injecting roids in my cock. Yeah, dude, I'm injecting fucking ketamine in my cock. I used it yesterday. It's a good drug. Doctors hand it out like candy. That's true. They do. It wouldn't be a bad idea for you to hop on TRT, but it would be a fucking horrible idea for me to hop on TRT right now, dude. It'd be a fucking horrible idea. Like, I have a history of heart issues, so like I like the thing with my body. I have such a naturally small chest. I've really worked on my chest a lot these last few years, and it looks normal now. It doesn't really look that small anymore. I'm really looking for like 5 or 10 pounds maximum. I am not looking for, my testosterone levels are exactly the same, if not higher than they were 10 years ago. And I know this because I wake up with morning wood every morning still. And that's how you know, when you stop waking up with morning wood, that's like the main sign that your testosterone's going down. I'm fucking rock hard every single fucking morning. So until my testosterone naturally starts going down, there is 0% chance I'm going to touch that shit. Nothing measures athleticism like a timed 40-yard dash. Dude, okay, but I'm telling you, like his explosiveness, his speed, his quickness, his timing. I'm telling you, he's the most athletic person that I went to school with. If he didn't ruin his body with drugs and alcohol, he would have been a professional wide receiver in the NFL. I swear to God, he could have. Even when his body was fucked up on drugs and alcohol and shit, he still made a semi-pro professional team. Still, no training at all. He didn't train for it. He did not try at all. He just went to a tryout just because. This was a long time ago, but he just went to a tryout just because, and he made the fucking team, dude. He made the fucking team without trying, without being in shape. Like this man was like, yeah. I mean, when I see that guy, it makes me sad because if he just lived a little bit, more cognizant of like what he puts in his body, he could be more athletic now than he was back then. He could be. But that's gone now. It's fucking gone. And it hurts me to see. So I hate seeing that, my friends, and I hate seeing them become all soy and politically correct and shit. It really hurts. It's on you to oh, shut the fuck up, Rigo. Holy fucking shit. You guys are just trolling. Like, my phone's about to die, so I'm going to see if this will work. Yeah, Rigo, I know you're trolling. So you should get your T levels tested. Why? I don't need to though. Like that's the thing. Even if it turns out they're low, like I said, I don't think I have low T based on how I feel as a human, based on my morning woods, based on like my daily erections in general. I highly, highly, highly doubt that I'm low T. Like it's just my genetics and my body type aren't going to allow me to get fucking jacked without fucking roids. Everyone in my family was pretty skinny. I don't have the genetics for it. And like I said, I wanted to get bigger, but only like 5 or 10 pounds bigger. I don't want to. The highest I've been, I think was like 165 or some shit. And I felt like ass at 165, and it wasn't like a clean 165. But it was still 165, and I did not feel good. I'm probably like around 145 right now, and my body feels fucking good. So like it would be nice to get my T levels tested, but like I don't have the money to just fucking do that right now. Like that's not high on my list. If I had infinite, or if I had a lot of money wasn't an issue. I would get everything tested on me just so I know, I would get fucking every single little thing tested. But yeah, I don't have that luxury right now. Thoughts on Andrew Tate getting arrested? I had no idea he got arrested. Where did he get arrested?
Was it in Romania or UK or America? I've literally I don't follow Andrew Tate, so you're gonna have to fill me in on that email. Rigo S tier troll, no cap. Romania. Oh, what did he get arrested for, dude? Was he scamming people? Like I don't know I don't know what Tate does. That's illegal or arrest worthy. But I don't watch his shit. Like I don't follow him. You got Arnold genes. I don't. Arnold fucked my mom 20 years before I was born. No, 16-ish years before I was born. So unless his sperm, he just has that fucking Arnold sperm that just stays in there in her cooch for fucking 16 years. Yeah, I'm legitimately undecided on the shape of the earth. Well, then you're legitimately retarded, Rico. Holy shit. Like there's a lot of indirect and semi-direct ways where you can prove the shape of the earth. Like there's a lot. I don't trust schooling and capitalism enough to know. I'm too small to get up there and have a look. That's fair. But there's certain like if the world really was flat, you just have to think about this. If the world truly was flat, the amount of people that are in on it is too vast. Like I believe in things you guys would call me absolutely fucking batshit crazy for. But like way crazier of a theory than the earth being flat. And but I go by logic, man. You can logically deduce things. You can. And there's just way too much shit. Way too many people involved. Literally like every fucking pilot, like anyone involved in aviation at all, everyone in NASA, but everyone, fucking anyone who's ever been in space, all of them, none of them have ever said the world's flat. That's fucking hard to believe, you know? That's fucking hard to believe that none of them's gonna say it because every other conspiracy, there's whistleblowers. But there are no whistleblowers with flat earth. I wonder why. That is. Oh yeah, because it's not fucking flat, you retards. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan have been reportedly arrested by Romanian authorities in human trafficking investigation. Oh shit. Well, I don't know. My gut says that's a bunch of bullshit. Like that sounds. I mean, I'm sure they got arrested. I'm not sure they got arrested. My gut says that those are fake. Like I don't think they're involved in human tracking. I'm not a fan of either of those guys, but I don't get the vibe that they're like deeply in the sex trafficking thing. I really don't. I stopped to eat foot, I'm guessing food, at an illegal immigrant food place. Yeah, dude, those are the best. Dude, that's what I miss about Southern California is the illegal immigrant Mexican food places. Police raided his house on suspicion of terrorism? What the fuck? As long as your body feels good, that's all that really matters. I agree with you, man. Like, my body feels better now than probably at any time in my life with the way I'm exercising now, with the rucking and the gymnastic rings and push-ups and pull-ups, and with the weekly cold plunges, and the stretches I do and everything, I genuinely feel, and I feel like I look better than I ever have. So while there's always room for improvement, and I definitely want to improve, like it's not nagging at me to be a bigger human. Like I don't give a fuck what fucking men's health, like a fucking huge steroid ass. Like I'm not disillusioned to think that the average man fucking looks like that, or I should look like that, you know? Not to get all guru on you guys, but I see the way the ladies look at me. I can't even say that without a straight face. It's so cringy. I can't even believe I said that jokingly. That's how cringy it is. Until I have proof, I'll listen to any argument. But there's a lot of indirect proof, Rigo. There's a lot of indirect proof. You just have to think about it. Like the proof is literally outside. Look at the sun, the way the sun path is. Literally think about time zones. Just think about this shit. Like just do a little bit of research and think about it. Like The Earth has to be a sphere. It has nothing to do with shit they told us. It's literally common sense. Toast has Yemen to outwardly deny. Yeah, man, either to outwardly deny either side is overconfidence. Bill Hicks said it best. We're a virus with shoes. No, musical. Like, trace the pattern of the sun in the sky. Like, seriously, I used to fucking do this as a kid. Like, no, what's it called? Sea navigators, sailors, old school sailors. The way they used to navigate their paths and shit only works. It only works if the world is round. If the world is a sphere. Look it up. Don't believe me. Look it up yourself. This is not. This is not overconfidence. This is literally just logic. And I have like more viewers now than I ever have, but I fucking have to fucking go soon. This is hurting me. Thank you guys for joining. Please click the like button. I also have I hate that Loquacious isn't here because he always spams his shit. But I have 2 donation links if you guys would like to donate. In my description, the Cash App one, Power Chat. I would be much obliged, but if not, I totally understand. It's fairly easy to understand and see the world is flat. Okay, I know you're trolling. Hole in the wall Mexican joints always had the best food. One of the few things I miss about Southern California, man. California burritos, the fucking best, dude. Like, there's one place in Cleveland that's like that, and it's like about half an hour away. And whenever I can, I go there. It's the fucking best. Wait, the same amount of people that were in on the vax? No, because there were a fuckload of whistleblowers about the vax. So I just proved you wrong right there. And the same amount of people that think the magnetic fields are. You realize that the Earth is made out of fucking iron and fucking like the elements, some of which are fucking magnetic. That's not fucking strange. Space is not real. Space is 1,000% real, dude. Give us one of your crazy theories then, bro. No, dude, I've learned not to give my crazy theories, dude. I've learned because I'm literally just gonna get shit on by trolls in chat. Like, if you really want to know my theories, like, this is actually what I do for like I am fringe as fucking can be when it comes to my ideas on spirituality and shit like that. If you want to be a client of mine, go right ahead. I'll even give you like a free like a breakdown of the shit. I don't like to say the word teach, even though I am a teacher, I guess. I don't like to say the word teach, but like I'll give you a rundown and see if you're interested or not. But like I have tiers, and like I only save the really crazy shit for the people who are on board, because there's no point. It's what's it called? It's counterproductive for me to say the shit I believe to people that don't believe it. Precisely the same reason why when Jesus, even though I don't know if Jesus was a real person or not, but it doesn't matter. The truth in this story is true. Jesus could not do his miracles when he went back to his hometown because they all saw him as the plumber, as the carpenter. They're like, "You're Jesus the carpenter. You can't walk on water. You can't turn water into wine." And the energy of their non-belief made it so that he couldn't do miracles. And that's fucking Jesus. So apply that to me. Like, I don't like to tell people. I've learned my lesson. When I tell people the things that like I believe and the things I can do, and they don't believe me, like it drastically reduces my ability to do those things. So I don't say them anymore. And I'm not out to prove anything to anyone. Like, I don't give a fuck. I love all you guys, but I don't give a fuck about what any of you guys think. You know what I mean? I want the world to be flat, I just want to see the chaos. I want the world, yeah. The sun revolves around the earth, I think, makes more sense. I could see the lamp being semi-true. You guys are funny. Yeah, but the sun might be some type of advanced drone on a track on a bus stop schedule. It could be on a bus stop schedule. I'm not gonna throw that out. Musical, tell me more. Feed my stone mind with your thoughts. Yes. I work on boats. It's a lie. Toast, you work on boats. You don't go out in boats. You're not a sailor. No, Toast, you just do the electrical bullshit. You're a fucking grunt man, dude. You're not fucking navigating that motherfucker through the Panama Canal. That is a very plausible theory, musical. It makes more sense than the Earth spinning around like 1,000 kilometers a second around a fireball somehow suspended in a vacuum. Dude, guy, okay, Rigo, I know you're trolling, but think about this. Think about this. The fact that we're even existing, the fact that I'm talking to you motherfuckers like on a fucking black mirror like this, and you guys can fucking read me, like none of you guys know how this shit works. None of you guys know how fucking the existence itself is so crazy. It's so fucking crazy that like when you pick it like a certain point of what existence is, you can obviously you can be like, holy shit, that's so fucking crazy. That can't be the way it is. But like existence is fucking crazy, dude. It's just objectively speaking, the fact that we're alive is fucking insane. Six Soul is a professor at Hustlers University. False, but yeah. Cheds, the trajectory of the sun could be manufactured by an alien-made device that connects via Bluetooth on a Stana Starlift track all the way down to Guru Shed, for he is the sun. Honestly, musical, that's way more plausible than anything Toast or Rigo's ever said. Oh, here we go. There's no photos. Okay, Burmer, here you're back. What's up, buddy? There's no photos of Jesus with splinters. He wasn't a carpenter. He was a flat earth advisor. I tried that sober tripping method that you mentioned and it worked. Really? Dude, wait. It's just weird because now I can slip into that state totally sober and it'll randomly happen. Oh, holy shit, dude. Joey, I want to fucking have a conversation with you about this because you're the first person I've told that to that it actually happened. Like I was going on a walk today and I could see the static and code in the simulation. That's my fucking point, dude. That's my whole fucking point. Like MMA Joey, I've been out of that for a while, but I recently got, because I keep getting urges to do mushrooms, but I don't want to fucking do mushrooms anymore. I just have them. That's why I have the urge to do it. And like the last few days, I've been thinking, well, I can always do. I call it the in-between, going in between phases. I was saying I can always go in between again, but I'm always afraid because the last time I did it, I said like I slipped in while I was in a grocery store, and it was sincerely one of the most terrifying, horrifying experiences of my life. And I just didn't want to ever fucking relive that shit again. But there's enough time that's passed between me and that situation where I'm likely gonna be willing to risk that shit again. But dude, I'm glad that it fucking worked for you. Like it's crazy. Like it's literally like you're all of a sudden like it's like you're sober and it's like a snap, and all of a sudden like everything's fucking different, and you see the code and everything's all plasticky and like sheeny, and it's so hard to describe. It's so fucking strange though. So fucking strange. Would you describe yourself as maybe schizophrenic? I would not. I definitely would not. I would describe myself as smarter than the average person. Toast talks to sailors every day. Yeah, Toast, wet Toast. I installed navigation for boats. It's a flat map on my phone is flat. How do you explain that? You guys are funny. You guys are funny, lad. Navigation flat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, but you guys are funny. Toast company is literally called Flat Packs Boats or us. You can't win with this 6. I know, because you guys are all trolling, so like it's fine. This is why I will not talk to you guys about the shit I actually believe, because I don't want to be trolled about it, first off, and I don't want any of you motherfuckers to think negatively upon it, because we are all connected. We're all one in the end. Whether you think the earth is flat or round, it doesn't fucking matter, because we're all part of the same stupid fucking simulation within a simulation, probably within a simulation, probably within a simulation. And Flatbread explained that. You guys are so funny. When water is spilled, oh my god, dude. Holy fucking shit. You guys act like, dude, do I have anything around right now? This isn't around, but this is kind of round. if there's something like this is just too small, but if there's some like in a microscopic, dude, I don't need to fucking explain to you. Like, if you guys can't figure out that shit, then you're just retarded, and I'm sorry. What's up, Gap Year? We don't think the Earth is flat. Like paper that is more like a dish. It's hard to explain the science, but just use your brain. No, use your brain, dude. Best explanation 6 for flat Earth. Just use your brain. Exactly, dude. Exactly. It's just completely unrealistic for the Earth to be okay, dude. Oh my God, can I call you? Well, I'm literally I have to go like in like a few minutes, so not right now. But K Burnmere, are you in Discord? Are you in Discord? Because if you're in the Discord, DM me, and we can set up a time where we just have a live stream where we just debate it. No, that's a terrible proof. That's a fucking terrible proof. But I know that argument, and it's a terrible fucking argument. It is the most retarded argument. But I want to have that argument with you so I can fucking shit on you for it. So if there's some way, like I don't have like, K Burma, if you're not in Discord, then leave a comment on one of my videos or something. It's like, and we'll get we'll set up a time. But we'll have a conversation about this. I'm open to have a conversation about it. Oh God, I'm being trolled so hard by you guys right now. You guys are funny. It's going robot voice on the globalist globetrottings. Why does every third stream I do like devolve into fucking trolling 6hole? Address the fact that gravity, I think it's because I'm the only one who streams like this. Well, Toast streams like this too, but Toast generally does it in the context of MMA. I'm the only one who just does it in just shooting the shit. It's like me and Guru, but Guru is also in the context of MMA. I'm the only one that's in the I'll talk about anything, so that's probably why. And my worldviews are also like probably the most out there out of all you guys, and I'm talking to flat earthers here. So, Rigo, just the fact that gravity is indistinguishable from magic. Okay, well, gravity only works because of the force of gravity is so weak. The only way it works is if all the collective Earth, the iterations of Earth are all like in the same point, which I truly believe. Can you give us a fucking lovely, mate? Fucking lovely Sasenko, which I'm guessing is an Alexander Sass alt. But fucking lovely, mate. Fucking lovely. I've been saying fucking lovely so much because of you, musical. Like so many times, I'll just say it to Larry. I'm like, oh, a bit of Larry on my chest. Fucking lovely. Every morning I say that now. Fucking lovely. It gets stuck in your head. Musical, your voice and your style of humor is so fucking it's so catchy. It just stays in my fucking brain. There's a reason why they call it globalist. They want us to think it's a globe. Good point, Gapier. Good point. I want to talk about you about simulation. Okay. K Burn me, however you K Burn Mister. I don't know how you fucking pronounce your name. But leave a message, either DM me on Discord if you're in Discord. I'm 6hole in Discord, or just tell me, or just leave a few times when you're free. I like to stream at 4 p.m. Eastern time. I know you're in London, so I'm 5 hours behind you. Let me know when you're free, man, and we'll have a debate online, because having a debate when you're just texting and shit, like it's not fair to you or fair to me. And I'm willing to have it. So yeah, just let me know and we'll do it. All these people trolling. I truly believe the universe space is BS. I studied science at A+ level. Funny enough. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna shit on you for your beliefs. Dude, I literally have to go right fucking now. I have a NBA fucking fantasy shit to do, and then I have NFL fantasy shit to do. I'm literally have to go in like fucking 1 minute, so I can't right now. But next stream, I'm telling you, I like to stream at 4. Like this is around the time I generally stream. I didn't yesterday, but that was not a normal circumstance. I generally stream from 4 to 6 ish, or 4:30 to 6:30 ish, which for you to be 9 to 11 ish. So just tell me whenever you're free around that time, and we'll do a stream then. Because I literally have to fucking go right now. Hey, Gabrielle, you see this tattoo? It means if you touch my flat earth theory, I'll fucking murder you. Nice one, musical. Alexander Sass's Polidori. I'm aware of that. Yes, I'm aware of that. Yes, sorry about that. Sorry about that. No, dude, your humor is fucking hysterical. Your humor fucking murdering my brain is fucking lovely, mate. It's fucking lovely. I wouldn't have it any other way, musical. My throat hurts because I'm running around the house singing fucking lovely. I know, dude. The amount of times I've said fucking lovely in the past fucking week, it's a fucking lovely amount of times, man. I know everything about Polidor. Li Zhang is the most beautiful Chinese. She's the most handsome. 6, but can you do a super lovely? Super lovely. It doesn't. Super lovely doesn't sound as great as fucking lovely, mate. Because you get the fucking lovely, like super lovely. It's maybe super. No, it just doesn't work. Fucking lovely, so much better. Ending stream to avoid. No, I literally have to go. If you watch my streams, this is the time I go almost all the fucking time, because of the fucking NBA fantasy shit. Otherwise, I would stay. And I've tried before, just pausing the stream, doing it, and coming back, and no one ever fucking stays. So. But yeah, I've said I will go on K Burnmere. How the fuck do you pronounce your name, man? K Burnmere. Is it K Burnmere? Burnmister? I don't know how the fuck I pronounce that. Top keck wings for the rolled out pastry boys. Or if you're British, you say pasty or pastry, like pasta. Another quality toast destroying 6 stream. Thanks, Rigo. No, Polidori is Polidori. Can't explain over text. I know, that's why we gotta, like, tomorrow. If you're free tomorrow, I can do it tomorrow. Bidda giggle, loudly. Basically, people started spawning in patterns. Thousands of people all look at me, and the tires were floating. I have no idea what that's referring to. Super lovely. You gotta wobble the tongue. Super lovely. No, I literally have to go, dude. I literally have to fucking go. I was on drugs. I don't believe in it. I live in a simulation. You do, dude. I swear to you, I have firsthand experience. I swear to God you do. Swear to God you do. I would bet my life on it. I would bet Larry's life on it. That's how much I believe in it. And I would never bet Larry's life on anything. Kendall Berryman. My name's Kendall Berryman. Okay. I'm a pastry chef. Gotcha. Dude, fucking lovely. Okay, Berryman, Kendall Berryman. I'll remember that. I'm a stream. I'm hyped. Okay, I literally have to go right fucking now. Sorry, Strickland's burner. Sorry you're just here, but I literally got to go right now and do my fucking NBA fantasy shit. I'll leave on this. I was so pissed off at myself. But Luka went fucking off. Like, what, 60 points, 21 rebounds, 10 assists, some crazy ass shit like that. I fucking knew he was gonna go off that day, and I didn't pick him because I was like, nah, I can get a better value, because Luka's always the most expensive guy. He always is, because he averages so much. And I was like, I want to get a better value today. Like, fuck me, I'm retarded. Thank you, Strickland. I know. It's sad. Only 6 likes. Another dominant performance from Toast, I will say. Sure. Just another trolling from Toast. But thank you guys so much. It hurts my sick soul to fucking leave with 20 fucking viewers right now. But I genuinely have to, man. I genuinely have to. It fucking sucks. But I'll be back tomorrow most likely. And if not, definitely the next day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it so fucking much. You guys have no idea. If you guys want to help out my channel at all, go to any previous stream of mine, turn it on. You can put it on mute. You don't have to watch it. I just need the fucking watch hours, man. I'm getting more and more subscribers every fucking day, which is nice. I need the watch hours though. I'm only at like 1650, something like that, and I need 4,000 within the last year. So any watch hours would be nice, but if not, whatever. Thank you guys so much. Toodle fucking pick. See you later, good Lord Guru Musical. Thank you all for being here. I love you all, even the trolls. And peace.